With industrialization and consequent changes of the socio-economic structure of our country, alcoholism or addiction to alcohol has started to cast an evil shadow over our society. Drinking of hard liquor had traditionally been associated with the tribals, who consumed their homemade brew generally on festive occasions. From there it came to the industrial townships and coal fields. Now, the malaise has gradually spread its tentacles to the small towns and cities all over the country. Its victims are people from all walks of life: professionals, businessmen, industrial workers, government servants, farmers, and even students. According to a WHO report, an estimated 3 million, that is, 1 out of every 25 Indian is an alcohol addict. The traditional taboo against liquor is rapidly vanishing, and the average Indian is drinking more than before. More and more homes now serve hard liquor to their guests. Dry parties are now considered old-fashioned. Traditional festivals are now often an excuse to go on a drinking spree. Salesmen and businessmen prefer to do business over lunch, inevitably followed by drinks. Young people, even girls, consider drinking to be fashionable. Bars, once considered to be the exclusive haunt of alcoholics, are now gaining increasing acceptance among common people. It seems we are fast becoming a society of alcoholics. The cinema has played a major role in popularizing the cult of alcoholism amongst its viewers. The tragic hero drowsing his sorrows in a bottle of wine has been remotely glamorized in too many films. The escapism has struck in the mind of the audience. The net result has been that many people, unable to face the harsh realities of life, have hit the bottle as a source of salvation from tension and frustration. Emulating the silver screen hero has been a temptation too difficult for them to resist. It is strange that though prohibition has been enshrined in the directive principles in our constitution, the states have been extremely lax in enforcing it. New licenses are being issued one after the other by the central government to set up breweries all over the India. Consumption has almost doubled over the years and now stands at a whopping 340 million liters, 1985 figures. New brands of liquor are flooding the market, all with patronage. The annual toll on life has also increased alarmingly. The recent Baroda Hoch tragedy claimed some 300 lives. Every now and then, newspapers carry reports of gruesome deaths caused by consumption of illicit, privately brewed liquor. Hundreds of deaths go unreported. In major hospitals in cities, alcoholics now constitute 20 to 30% of the patients in psychiatric wards. Only the few years back, the figure was as low as 2 to 4%. Alcoholism is a disease. It attacks the central nervous system of the patient. Apart from the physical harm it causes, the patient is also racked morally and financially. It is also responsible for hooliganism and other antisocial acts. Road accidents due to drunken driving, broken marriages, etc., are a few of the unhappy fallouts of alcoholism. The tragedy is that people realize their folly too late. Unfortunately, though alcoholism and other related problems are increasing alarmingly, the facilities available to treat the afflicted individuals are inadequate. It is a pity that the various government hospitals all over the country can accommodate only 3,000 patients for treatment, while the total number of patients would number about 3 million. The problem is further compounded by the fact that most alcoholics refuse to come for treatment independently. Different voluntary organizations are now doing yeoman's service to the nation trying to curb the menace of alcoholism. Organizations like Alcoholics Anonymous are conducting seminars, group discussions, and counseling clinics in a drive to educate people about social evil. But the government has to play a more active role. Social awareness has to be created amongst the masses through TV documentaries, films, advertisements, etc. Most importantly, if this menace is to be curbed effectively, prohibition needs to be strictly enforced, and even at the cost of displeasing these vested interests.